good morning, sports fans. How the heck are you? Folks, indulge me while I attempt to get through this next college football-related story without sounding like a very desperately old man clinging to the last strands of his tender youth. Now, I can't promise you nothing, but I am giving you a heads up in advance. Last Thursday night, Miami Hurricanes quarterback Carson Beck and his girlfriend, Miami basketball player Hannah Cavender, were the unfortunate victims of a crime when their vehicles were stolen outside of Beck's apartment while they slept. Now, under most circumstances, there's nothing lighthearted about being the victim of any crime, including one where the suspects were arrested and charged with a burglary of an unoccupied dwelling, in this case a garage, grand theft, and grand theft of an automobile. According to reports, police arrested Taekwon DeAndre Anderson after he and 3 accomplices arrived in a rented vehicle and attempted to climb over a concrete fence and steal cars that were owned by both victims. Unfortunately for Anderson and his accomplices, they were unsuccessful in doing so. Now, here's where things get interesting. The vehicles in question included both the Lamborghini and the Mercedes owned by Beck, and the Range Rover that was owned by Hannah Cavender. Now, while I am delighted to tell you that all 3 of these cars were safely recovered, I cannot help but equate this situation with my own college experience where I had to sell my blood plasma to afford beer money and a bus ride home. Not to sound like a hostile old man, but back in my day, my part-time minimum wage work-study job in the dormitory cafeteria would not have allowed me to own a Lamborghini and park it next to my Mercedes. I can't even afford that now. That's not to say that these youngsters aren't the victim of a serious crime. They most certainly are. But it just goes to show you that times have changed from the days when student-athletes were among some of the brokest bunch of penniless freeloaders on campus, as opposed to today when a quarterback and a shooting guard girlfriend are leaving their luxury vehicles in preferred parking spaces and exposed to unsavory hoodlums and rented cars. Call me old-fashioned, but back in my day, we just looked for cars that had keys in the front seat, and we liked it that way. But hey, enough of my yapping. Sports brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware. You know, the DeWalt $99 power tool sale at Rocky's is going on right now. You can get a DeWalt circular saw, a reciprocating saw, a DeWalt cordless grinder, cordless compact drill kit, and the lithium-ion battery. You get one, get them all, $99 each at your neighborhood Rocky's Ace Hardware. I'm back. That's my view from the couch.